whatnot. Same thing in the cockpit. Got to learn where everything is. It literally comes a point where they blindfold you, can't see, and they say, where's this switch? Got to put your hand on the switch. Where's this circuit breaker? You got to flip that circuit breaker. Where's this thing? You got to flip that switch. Where's this at? You got to flip that switch. Goes on for like an hour, where everything is, completely blind. So I mean, that's what it is. So you can call it mindless at that point, but it's all about how well you can do that, right? It certainly feels like one of the more skill-based games I've dealt with in a long time. I'm sorry if I yell at you guys. I can't hear myself. Meow. It actually helps quite a bit with the light. Team best has always been and always will until the end. I can't see him though, that's a bummer. How now? They did not see me. They did not see me. I feel stupid and contagious. Damn, he just slammed into the ground. What? Oh, you stupid missile. Are you kidding me right now? Wake up, you fool. Damn missiles. I found it hard. Damn, into the ground. Ground wins. Every time. How no? How no? Way better with the helmet on. At least I'm surviving. Holy cow. I feel stupid and contagious. Why'd he do that? Oh, he's in some shite. I'm a scaredo. Yeah. I've got so many of those blind hunts, too. I need to start activating them myself. They're starting to pile up. I think I've got like 10 or 20 of them, something like that. Something ridiculous. God, these things are such gas hogs. Two guys left, or was there three? Three guys left. With the silent B. Fit you perfectly. Where's the runway? There it is. I have no idea. Hey, you. This thing sucks gas like I can't believe. Think you're as uncool as me. We're good. We're good. And I dance. They like you for your stepdad's pool. For your vampire fiction rules. Nope, you're wrong this time, AI. Don't even listen to them. You dance like those assholes I see in old Molly Ringwald movies. It's literally trying to dodge that guy and then he disappears. You dance like those assholes I see in old Molly Ringwald movies. I do this in game. Is it similar in real life too? For example, when you're about to lose consciousness, you just push the stick. Yes. So, and that works really well in the game. That's one of those skill things, especially with the different aircraft. I talk about that a lot, actually, with mitigating that pull. You know, in the cockpit, we've got the hick maneuver where you're, you know, forcing that blood back up. But there does come a point where you've either got to let off the G's, you know, or, you know, change what you're doing. And you can do that in real life. And that is a big part of this game, too. And you can kind of mitigate that passing out. You get really good at just hitting nose forward or nose down, whatever G situation you might be in. And honestly, in this game, that is one thing that's a little on the unrealistic side as far as, you know, you're not ever going to be pulling 15, 16, 18 sustained Gs for anything more than a fraction of a second. You know, some of these planes like the 27 earlier, it'll get into like a 15 G pull and stay there for 15 Gs, like all the way around. That's not realistic. You know, the human body can take about 9 Gs unassisted without, you know, you losing consciousness. Hey, Uber coming in with the raid. We just got done dropping some fools with the MiG-29, showing them how it's done. I guess that wasn't a great match, was it? 5 more backups. God, we got so many backups. So many blippity blackups. We finally got bullets for this thing, though. How you doing there, Uber? There went my lurk. Nobody wants to stare at themselves. Uber's been trying some different games lately. Thank you for the raid, man. Welcome in, guys. Faraday's making me throw this old thing on. Oh, this old thing? Oh, this old thing. I'm just glad I finally found some kind of a use for it. Sat in the helmet bag for God knows how long. Certainly was a little bit of a wound to dig it out. Now it's fun. I've even thought about maybe cannibalizing it a little bit to maybe make the headset work, but now that I can get the in-ear headphones to work, yeah, I can't do that. I can't do that. Thanks again, man. And thank you, Faraday, again. It is fun to find excuse to throw them on. Oh, there we go. Going over the top now. Sylvester Stallone style. Hat turns around. Y'all are in trouble. That hat turns around. I forget how good that lens is, too. Oh, my gosh. That light is so bright, it just it doesn't just like completely blocks that light out, and I can actually pick the little dots out better on the screen. So I can pick the targets up visually a little bit better with that thing on. It's crazy. Never would have expected that. I would have expected the polarized to like maybe make it look wavy or rainbowy maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't have expected it to look that much better. Crazy. I can see the focal mirror, or I guess it's mirrorless, but whatever is, I can see it in the camera. It's crazy. Long dark. That's what I knew. It was something different. And be like, oh, Stalker tomorrow. Nice, nice. Oh, they brought new content. That's funny. Was it new when you started playing it the first time, like new content or something? Because I noticed when you started playing it, a few other people started playing it. So I didn't know if that was just coincidence or if it was because, yeah, there was something new. Yeah, that game looks cool. I enjoyed watching you play that one, too. Cool. Now we got stuff to go check Uber out for, like we did anyway. Thank you again for that raid, man. You're awesome. What's up, Sticks? How you guys doing? Yeah, that is a good one. And I said having to find a new place to live now, it is going to allow me to kind of do the setup from the ground up. So we'll integrate because again, I've got Saba and I've got my Dragon Dagger for the Green Ranger that I'll find a way to somehow make work with the lightsabers and the, all those helmets, as I'll have to, now that I have the cameras the way they are, you guys can't quite see those all the time, but now I'll be able to rethink how all that stuff is displayed, so that'll be fun. So eventually we'll have the White Ranger sword and the Green Ranger dagger there also. And then Turpy T, I'm sure you guys know Turpy. He actually printed me REVEN'S lightsaber hilt. It came out so good, and he's gonna eventually send it to me. I'm gonna paint it all up and get it looking cool. It already looks really cool. I can't believe how some of those 3D prints come out. They are unbelievable. So that it almost doesn't need painted, but we'll paint it up and chrome some of the stuff out, make it look cool. How you doing, Dis? Let's get back in there. And to an in from another 12-hour day. Oh, my goodness. My gosh. I know Uber said he's been working a lot lately, too, so it's always good to see him get some gaming in. Got to have that mental... let that pressure out. Gotta get that release. That's something gaming has really brought back for me. It was getting to the point where anytime I might get frustrated or something, I just had no release. When I was younger, there was sports. And then, of course, through college, it was learning to fly and going to class. And, it was always so busy. And then in the Marine Corps, you had the physical, and you were just always that busy. Once I was out of that, you just didn't have that release. You need that. That's why you see people screaming at trees on the side of the road after a while, as they need that release too. Guess God, man, I gotta be careful sometimes. I forget where the minds go. That hot release. I'm trying to think, is there a bad kind of release? I don't think so. Maybe, I'm sure there is. So empty. Just get up. All right, what do we got here? I forgot to see what you guys are putting around in now, too. I'm getting pretty close to... Oh, you're still flying your sniper. Nice. What did, I forgot to see what Dishonorable was flying in. I don't know. What do we think? How long is it going to be till we see Nuclear Thunder again?